Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started with my lesson, I want to give all praise, all honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations and blessings to you, Akim, that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. And the title of this lesson is, basically, soon these warnings that the prophets that you see that's preaching this word, starting from our elders on down to our bishops and so forth and so on, to the least of us. The word is eventually going to, cease from being heard, and as well as the warnings from the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the judgments of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai are beginning to be executed. All right, no more warnings are have a very short fuse with the Lord as of right now, man. And we can see all the things that are happening pertaining to judgments in the world. Masses amounts of people are dying. You just had that earthquake. You had quite a few earthquakes, but the most recent one that I remember was the one in Russia where it killed over 800 plus people, I believe. You had a storm that passed through here, Louisiana. It wasn't even a hurricane. Okay, it was just a regular thunderstorm with excessive winds, man. That destroyed some buildings, knocked over a sign, and the Lord luckily spared that man's life. It crushed his whole car, man. You have the situation with this dude Polite, the scoffers, so all of these things that I'm speaking of, the prophets have been out there warning of the things to come, and that things are going to progressively get worse over time and not get better until the kingdom is established. So look forward more to more death and destruction, man. As the scriptures say, lamentations, mournings, and woes are coming to this place. And again, the Lord has set up men to prophesy, to be watchmen, to go out there and prophesy and tell the people of the bad times that are coming. All right. But now we're entering into the times where judgment is being issued out more and more, rather than people are getting warned. All right. So this first scripture is Ezekiel 3:17. It says, "Son of man, I've made thee a watchman upon the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning for me." That's right. So that's what the prophets do. They go out and give the people warning and tell them what? Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions. It's about showing Israel their transgressions, and hopefully that they return to the Lord and escape these judgments and be preserved by the Lord. But we only know that a remnant of those people of Israel are going to hearken and listen to the word. It says, "When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou giveth him not warning, nor speak it to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thy hand." Right? So if you came across the truth, whether it be you being out and about and seeing the brothers on the highways or the byways, or coming across a YouTube video with a brother breaking down the laws, the things that you're supposed to be doing, and you acknowledge and you have a knowledge of what to do and what not to do, your responsibility as a man is to apply those things to yourself, build yourself up in the spirit, and then go out there and teach those things to other people, and not be basically, like the elders say, a keyboard Israelite or internet Israelite, Israelite that only posts, basically on social media, or an Israelite that's not willing to go out in the highways and the byways. There's nothing wrong with posting on these different platforms, because, to be honest, it's a very good avenue to wake up a lot of people for that shalaki, excuse me, or for that seed to be planted, to be able to grow. But you also need to physically be out there, because you need to present your body as a living sacrifice, as Yahushua did for us when he died on that cross. Okay? So it says that what? But his blood I will require at your hand. So if you know better and you hear somebody or you see somebody doing something that isn't right, it's your job as a man, as a prophet, as a learner to tell that person of their wicked ways, so they can turn from those things and stop doing it, so that blood doesn't be upon your head. He continues to say, yet if ye warn, it says, yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity. But thou hast delivered thy soul, and you have delivered your soul because you've done your part, And likening to these last days that are compared to Noah, Noah did his part for all those years, man. All right? He went out there, prophesied. He also was building the ark. And then when that time came, his hands were cleansed, because he did his part. He prophesied like he was supposed to. Okay, he warned the people like he was supposed to. He gave them fair warning. That's a righteous judgment. That's a righteous Lord. You can't say that you haven't heard it. All right. So you just disregarded the word, and now you have to face those certain consequences, whatever they may be, according to the Lord. All right. Let's see. Let's go here to, let's jump to 27. It says, but when I speak with thee, I will open thy mouth, and thou shalt say unto them, thus said the Lord, that heareth, let him hear, and he that forbear, let him forbear, for they are a rebellious house. That's right, man. So, don't try to break your neck, man. I'm trying to teach Jake, the scriptures. If they don't get it, they don't get it. Cool, move on, man. There's plenty of other fish in the sea to catch. Okay, the Lord calls us fishermen of men, and we understand that there's certain fish that you can't eat and that you can't eat. And we're throwing the bait out there, which is the scriptures, and we're catching lawful fish, man. All right, we don't want anything unlawful. We don't want no catfish. All right, we don't want no squids. Okay, we don't want no swa. Okay, we don't want any of those type of fish, man. All right, we want the clean fish. All right, the ones that are gonna listen, that are gonna be adapt to be able to learn this truth, without having any problems, any issues with them. That's the type of acceptable fruit that we're looking for. All right, when we preach the word. So, hey, let them be rebellious. All right, the Lord said that they were going to be rebellious. We just got to hope that the Lord keeps the spirit on us to be, for us to stay in the truth, for us not to rebel against Him. You know. So, again, we done our part. All right. This is let's see. This is Ezekiel 2:1. All right, and he says, and he said unto me, excuse the background noise out here if y'all hear that. It says, and he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I will speak unto thee. And the Spirit entered into me. Then he spake unto me, and set me upon my feet, that I heard him that spake unto me. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that have rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, and even unto this very day. It says, for they are impudent children and stiff-necked. Oh, Shalakia, and stiff-hearted. Shalakia, that noise really got my brain scrambling. I hate when these people make all that noise, man. That's why I hate Babylon. That's why we hate America, man. But anyway, it says again, verse 4, for they are impudent children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, said the Lord, our power, and whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall they know that there have been a prophet among them. That's right. So, they're rebellious children, man. Our people are rebellious, and I mean, we can continue to say that over and over again, and we can go through so many scriptures. All you gotta do is just, search up how many scriptures there is about Israel just being rebellious, man, just being stiff-hearted, stiff-necked, don't want to listen, But in all of that, they shall know that what a prophet that have been among them. They're gonna acknowledge, all right, that a prophet was speaking to them, when these judgments come upon them, or when Jacob's trouble come upon them, the Lord's gonna put it within their mind to know that these were the prophets, man. All right, and even before then, all right, when these certain particular things start happening, when these lockdowns start happening, they're gonna be looking for the prophets, man, and they're gonna think back to a phrase or something that the prophets had said. He said, "Damn, those brothers were saying that. I really wonder where they at now." But by that time, it's gonna be too late, man. All right. That's why it's important to hearken to the Lord now. All right. This is Matthew 11:17. It says, and saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented. That's right. So the prophets, man, we supped with you, man. Many brothers, took the time out to, to reach out to you, answer your questions, but you wasn't in agreement with everything that the brother may have said, man. There's a lot of raw things in the scriptures that people don't like, and just because they don't like that particular thing, all right, or they may be doing something particular that goes against the Bible. They'll put it off. They'll cast it behind them, because it goes against their lifestyle, you know. So, we piped onto you, man. We tried to make you dance to this tune, dance to this song, but you rather dance to the tunes of the world, and that's fine, and that's okay, all right? Because the scriptures say what? What if some did not believe? Should that cause the effect of the Lord's prophecies not to take place? No, of course not. All right. Now this is Ezekiel 3:26, and I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, and thou shalt be dumb, and thou shalt not be to them a reprover. For they are a rebellious house again, a rebellious house again. And going into what I was just saying, basically, this word goes against what you believe in and your lifestyle and everything basically that you was taught. So what? Now when all hell breaks loose, you're gonna want to try to hear the truth, but the Lord is gonna make the Lord is gonna make the prophets' tongues to basically cleave to the top of their roof of their mouth, which means that they're not gonna teach anymore, man. All right, you've had your chance, you had your opportunity, but it's too late now. All right, so now you got to face with the consequences of reality now. Okay, because you chose to live in a lie, you chose to live in this fantasy of American dream, and so forth and so on, which allows you to do wickedness, which allows you to be wicked, which allows you to promote wickedness and not stand for what's right and upright and righteousness in the eyes of the Lord, which is acceptable in the eyes of the Lord. All right. So now you're asked out, man. All right. Now there's a famine of the word, and now you're running around here just like everyone else, asking pastors, asking anybody and everything, you know, for an answer, but you're not gonna find it, man. You know why? Because it's time for judgment, man. It's no more time for warnings. All right. This is let's see. This is Amos 8:11. It says, "Behold, the days come," said the Lord, "that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord." So that the rivers of living water are going to be cut off. All right. This water, this water, this not this physical water, but this spiritual water that we're drinking is going to be cut off, man. And that's what people are going to be inquiring of. But guess what? You ain't going to find it, man. The well is going to be running dry in the streets of America, man. All right. And it says, "And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it," man. That's right. They're going to be running to all these different places, all these different people. Okay. But they ain't going to be finding it, man. All right. It says, "And that they shall," oh, Shalakia, let's see. Oh, that's it on that. You know, that's right. "And they shall not find it," man. All right. They're not going to find the men of the Lord on the highways and the byways anymore. You know why? Because the men of the Lord are going to be what they call that? I believe it's outlaws. Let's go look that up real quick. Because you know how Esau is. Let's see. That's right. Fugitive. unwanted criminal outcasts. All right. So we're going to be outcasts to this society. And why is that? Because we're not going to take the charagma, man. We're not going to take the MOTB. All right. We're not going to bow down to the system and let Esau defile us. Okay. We're not going to do it. So what? We're going to be living as pilgrims. All right. But that's pretty much it. And the point of the lesson. The Lord willing, this video was edifying. Again, I want to give all praise, all honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations and blessings as well to the Akim that does this work in truth and sincerity, presenting their bodies as living sacrifices. And until the next time, Lord willing, I say Shalom.